Guess who got her hair straightened? Hi, let's talk about confidence. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So the question that I get asked the most by everyone is, how are you so confident? How are you confident enough to start your YouTube channel? I went from like not being able to speak in class and wanting to constantly hide myself. My response to everything without even trying would be like, oh, I'm not good enough. And then all of a sudden we're like here where I'm just like being my true self all the time. So how did I even get here? I didn't want to make this video just about my experiences because that would not be like replicable for you guys. I actually came down with 4 things that anyone can do and anyone can start doing right now to become more confident. Tip number 1. So basically there are 2 sources of confidence, and depending on which one of those sources you use, you're either like destroying your confidence or making it an actual solid thing. A while back, whenever I would wake up in the morning, and I think a lot of people can relate to this, I would look through my closet and I would wear whatever I would think would catch my crush's attention. I would constantly do things based on like, oh, what would this person think? I would base my self-worth and my confidence based on the likes that I got on Instagram, and surprise, surprise, I didn't have as many followers or likes on Instagram as did my other classmates. So the first ever lesson that you guys can take out of my life is to stop looking for external validation and instead try to have that confidence come from within, because that external validation is not under your control. Anything outside of yourself you cannot control. So that validation can be there one moment and it can be gone another moment. One way that you can gain internal confidence is try to spend some time with self-discovery. It is going to help you love yourself more, which that self-love is going to lead to self-assurance. What is confidence? Confidence is one's belief in something's ability. So the second bigger concept that I want to talk about is that the things that we think about ourselves and the things that we think about the world, not all of them are true. So hear me out of this. Everyone has their perspective on the world, and those perspectives shape our worldview and our confidence. What you believe to be true about yourself is what shapes your confidence. If you believe that you can't do it, if you believe that you're ugly, how you look at the world is the only definition of the world that you have. What you have to do with this one is, once you already start looking for internal validation and making choices based on what you like, not what others want to see, start going through your beliefs. What are the beliefs that are preventing you from being confident? Then think about the things that disprove that. The third tip is to be mindful of the people that you spend your time with. There is actually like legit psychology behind this. There are different types of learning. The first one is classical conditioning, operant conditioning, and observational conditioning. We're going to talk about the third type of learning, which is observational conditioning, which is pretty much learning through observation. This talks about that we as people tend to acquire traits or learn behaviors by looking at other people. We're actually really likely to replicate the behaviors that we see done often, or the behavior of those that we look up to. Therefore, think about the 3 people that you spend most of your time with. The more you're around them, the more you become like them, because the more you observe their actions and their behaviors, and the more likely you are to pick them up. If you are spending your time with people who are hella insecure, constantly talk bad about others, constantly talk bad about themselves, and constantly display insecure behavior, you're going to be more insecure. Therefore, you want to surround yourself with people who lift you up and with people who inspire you and who you want to be more like. Fourth tip, if someone doesn't like you, it has nothing to do with you. Oh Lord, I used to feel so insecure and I used to get so hateful on myself if a guy didn't like me back. But you gotta realize it's all about different tastes and it's all about different preferences that people have. Just think about anyone that you think of the prettiest person, the prettiest celebrity. Like for me, it would be Lauren Gray. I think Lauren is incredibly pretty. She's like the prettiest girl for me. But there are people who think that Lauren Dorian Gray is freaking ugly. And that just like shows me of how much like preferences go for someone liking someone. Anyways, I talk more about that in my video on unrequited love. So if you want to hear more in depth and better explanation on this little tip that I can give you, as well as my own story of someone not liking me back and me being crazy over it, but then realizing that I'm like a freaking queen and I shouldn't even be thinking about that, then you can check out this video right here. If you want to watch some crush hacks, you can check out this playlist right here. And if you want to watch some girly videos, you can look at this playlist right here. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It is insane. If you want to, you can also subscribe to this channel. So I love you guys so much, and I hope I'm able to help you, or at least entertain you, or at least make you feel not alone. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!